welcome everybody to Midwest Manager Guys Work in Progress Wednesday. Boy, are we ever a work in progress tonight. Hey, so yeah. I don't know if it was the cable. It's not my camera. My camera is on. It works. But it's not connecting to my computer. Thankfully, in my infinite wisdom as a master streamer, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I had a different webcam. So, we don't have to use this one the entire night where you can't see anything or I have to try and move everything, blah, blah, blah. We're going to use this one because I hooked up something different. I hooked up this camera tonight because this lovely beast wouldn't connect to my computer. It's working. I have a feeling that it's the cord. I have a feeling that it's this. I have a feeling it's this cable, to be honest. So I got to go and try and find a cable that looks like this to not only run my camera, which I need to put back once I get said cable, but also my DVD player. Because if I don't have that, I can't watch Battlestar Galactica. Might irritate me a little bit. So, that's my work in progress story for the evening. I have no idea what I'm painting. I have no idea. I can't do the two. So my scene 3, which normally looks like this, currently looks like that because it's not picking up this camera. So yeah. Anyway, people that are watching tonight, hello, hello, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope y'all are doing well. Another TV viewer, hello, Lurks, Sam Skio, Trip Hill, and Valfera. Thanks for popping in tonight. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to work on tonight. This is actually an older figure that I was just working on, trying to smooth out some of the skin. I think I got it, and now it can go back into the delivery box so that I can get it delivered hopefully this weekend, or maybe even this week. That would be great. I've got some pieces here. That need to be painted. I've got a gun. Pew pew. This almost looks like Soundwave's gun. I don't know whose gun this is. And then I have a backpack. And then I have a camera. Speaking of cameras, and not even an itty bitty camera. This is like a big old camera. I think these are from Transformers, so I think Todd wants me to try to get them as close to the movie as possible. We'll see. We'll see how close I can get to those. Same with this. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I have ideas, but let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, you know what? You know what? This is my very first 3D printed figure that I did on my own resin printer. I think we're going to go ahead and try and work on it tonight, maybe? Boy, it's not great. Let's give it a shot. Otherwise, I've been working on these guys. These are my some more troops for the mountain that rides House Clegane's troops. You can tell they're House Clegane because they got huge frickin' swords. I got 4 of these guys that I've been working on. I am trying to get this closer. Trying and failing to get this closer. I wonder if I can wrap it around my microphone stand. Oh, that's an idea. Hold on. We'll do this. Nope, that didn't work. Do that. Ah. And then bring it down. Oh, what a cluster. What a cluster. Okay, well. I don't need the mic and the camera, but try and get this closer. Oh, there we go. Haha. When in doubt, figure it out. We'll just wrap all the cords on the microphone stand. Or at least try to. Okay. So now that camera should be a little bit close. Now you can see. Except everything's stupid blurry if I try and hold it up. Ah, bother. No. It's gonna go right back there. Alright. Like I said, let's work on dumpy little squid face guy. Excuse me. Alien purple. Is that darker? Yeah, it's darker than the... Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, I just filled this up with water. You think that would keep it wetter than that. So we've got some monarch purple, we've got some royal purple, we've got some witchcraft purple. Witchy woman. These aren't super bright. I actually kind of want to get it brighter. Is the gem purple brighter? Let's find out. Is our gem purple? It's just a little different color. What can I use to brighten this up? I don't want to use white right off the bat. Purple is technically red and blue mixed together, so let's try a little light blue. We'll just put that right over there for right now. Alright. Wearing my emotional support animal shirt tonight. You can see it. Alright, base coat. Monarch purple. I know it's a little hard to see, but we are putting monarch purple on our little squid face head. The lithid. The lovely mind flare. Brought to you today by Work in Progress Wednesday. It's actually a pretty good purple. Alright, fingers. Let's see if I can find the fingers. There's one. There's two. Looks like three right there. Looks like there's 3 fingers and a thumb here on these guys. Thumb right here. Pretty sure that's what that is. Like I said, the printer didn't print very well, so this is my first time doing it. I think the test print actually failed. Which is what this is. But by golly, by gumbo, we're going to go ahead and paint it anyway. I think that's it. I think it's wearing a shirt. Wearing some kind of pauldrons up here. Yeah, this would be a great camera actually if we could like zoom in. Just like my Scene 1 camera would be a great camera if you could zoom in. But what are you gonna do? Clowns to the clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle on Zoom. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should probably grab some other colors. Wasn't thinking about what I was gonna do on this thing. I gotta let the face dry now. What more could I do? Gotta find a good. That get pressed into here. Gotta be something else I can work on. I have a ton of figures here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got her. You know what? I don't want to break out too many, but I got a bunch of frickin' figures here that I think I can paint up relatively quick. Just for fun. Fun little thing to paint up. What else we got here? Got that guy. Got hang him with my Nomi. Got another halfling. Let's grab those for now. Sorry, that was loud. Very loud. Put those right there. And grab some handy dandy mini holders here. If you like to drink the like the Minute Maid orange juices or something like that come in like the little bottles, save these, put some blue tack on there, and you've got mini holders. And then you can just put your mini right on there, and you're good. You can hold it like that. It's a nice shape. It fits pretty well in your hand. These are actually the smaller ones. This is a bigger one, so it actually fits a little bit better. You can just stick your mini right on there. When you're done, you could pull it right off. Mini painting tricks for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, this is another little trick that I learned. Let's see if I can find it here. Is that it? Yep, here we go. So these are old, like, Bones 1 Kickstarter figures, okay? And they're very hydrophobic, just like the others. They don't like water on them. So you can't thin down your paints without at least putting some kind of primer or something on them. They're not supposed to be, you don't have to primer them supposedly, but I do. Or you can use this trick. And this trick is, like, even the contrast paints won't go on these things. This trick is, this is Reaper's Brown Liner. So the MSP paints and the Reaper Bones paints were made to go on these. They're formulated just to stick on them. It doesn't always work. But the brown liner, for the most part, I want to say for the most part, works. So we're going to take our big brush, this is our big beat up brush, and we're just going to use this brown liner as our primer and our shadow color. Because it won't matter what color we go over this with, if we've got a good base to go off of, it shouldn't matter. So we get this brown liner on here, and we can do some pretty cool, fun little things with this guy. Because like I said, we've already got a shadow layer on there. This guy has the perfect face for what I want to do. Okay, cool. So I have this photo of this silly little lizard. And I thought, what? Because I wanted to use the colors for it. It's very lizard-like. It's got kind of like the grayish green over the top and then a very pale belly. I'm like, well, what am I going to use this for? I keep saving the photo. What am I going to use it on? This guy has almost the exact face of that lizard in the photo, so we're going to use this guy for that. Got our little tiefling girl here. For Reaper, you have to call them Hellborn, otherwise you get in trouble. But this is a tiefling, a Hellborn. And we're just gonna use this brown liner, like I said, just like a primer. Except it's also going to show us where it's almost like an original contrast paint, except it's thicker. Because if you look at it, once we put it on here, you can see where all your highlights and shadows and stuff should go. You probably thought, oh, he planned this all out. Nope. Nope, just like when I run my D&D game. I have bullet points, and that's it. Okay, so there's our tiefling. We're covered in our brown liner. You can't see it because it's too darn far away, but it is. And then we've got basically like some Tomb King guys here. But they're from Reaper. So we've got a skeleton dude here. We got another skeleton zombie dude here. Yep. They're begging for their mummies. I want my mummy. So this is going to be fun because then I can just run some, especially on the bones, I can just do a kind of a quick dry brush of bones and stuff. I don't have to go overboard. And this also works really great for speed painting. Because like I said, you kind of got your shadow color already on there. Boy, this brush has just gone to heck. I have beaten the snot out of it. It no longer keeps a point. That's pretty cool, right? You can kind of see what I'm talking about. It gets down in all the cracks and crevices. And it's a great non-primer primer for stuff. Especially for the bone stuff. Like I said, we're just gonna paint it all over. Ding. Alright, so we'll let those dry. And actually, I'm going to grab this guy again because I saw some white. There we go. Alright, so the nice thing about that is, while we're working on that, this guy dried. So, now we can go in. And we can start our midtones here. With the royal purple. Now grab the fingers here. Once again, not super well printed. For those of you wondering, this is my very first print job. It did not come out great. I still haven't fired up my printer again since. I think I got frustrated with it. I got very frustrated with it and kind of worried that if I was going to do like a cool, I've got a really cool Viking house that I want to print out, but I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to mess it up. So yeah. Alright, now we're going to take a little bit of this Witchcraft purple. For those of you just joining us, yes, the camera is different. No, I can't zoom in because I'm using a webcam for this one right now. Because I think my other camera's cable finally gave up the ghost on me. We'll have to see if it actually works. Like if I plug in my DVD player with the same cable and it works, then I don't know what's going on. All I know is I've been seeing cameras on Facebook Marketplace for like 50 to 70 bucks, and I'm like, maybe, you know, if they're a decent DSLR, maybe, if it's used. Can't afford new right now. Hey, Jeff. Yes, this is my... Here, I'll show you. This is my... It says, emotional support animal. There's gotta be something heavier I can put on this to make it stay. And yet there is not. Nope. There's too much of it. Yeah. Buggered that. So that's the thing. That's the thing is that I can get it closer, but then it just gets all blurry. So you still can't really see anything that I'm doing. That's right. You are absolutely correct, sir. There's Nobel Prize winning game, Oscar winning game, and then getting a Muppet based on you kind of fame. Yep. I think you're meaning fame, not game. But yes. Take a little bit of this blue. Mix it into our lightest purple here. You try to type a correction, but fat finger that too, best not to type at all for fear of autocorrect. I mean, there is that. Gotta be careful with that autocorrect, man. You might be coming out saying, you know, duck instead of what you want to say. Oh, and I've got photos of your hobgoblins, I just haven't posted them yet. I gotta get you a total, too. Hobgoblins. Yeah, well, I got efficient because I had so many figures to paint there for a while. I mean, there were some times by the end of Con of the North where I would have, 10 or 15 figures to paint. And not all of them would be using the same color. So now I gotta, get one done, start the next one, get that one done, start the next one. And to be honest, those took me like, I think all three took me 3.5 hours. I mean, the easiest part was the armor, just because I just dry brushed that. But then I just layered all the rest of it. Then I put some green flocking on the base and a couple of grass tufts. Figured that wouldn't be too bad, and then, yeah, call it good. Oh, I still gotta do their eyes. Ugh. Still gotta do their eyes. Let's do that real quick while the stuff's drying. This is quick too. We're just gonna grab some Blood Angels Red. Tip of the brush full here. Bam. Bam. Done. The dry brushing made it awesome looking. My painting of armor fills in those nooks and crannies like maple syrup. And I got it. Books and Crannies. That's the that's the new album by Mumford and Sons, right? Books and Crannies. Or is that Books and Grannies? There. Yes, Books and Grannies. The new live album by Mumford and Sons. Are those guys even still around? And if they are, why? Somebody in my chat's gonna get all up in arms, but oh my gosh, making fun of Mumford and Sons. I could never make fun of Mumford and Sons. I'm wearing an animal t-shirt. However, they do well enough on their own. Mumford and Sons. Yeah, I remember Sanford and Son. Yeah, exactly. Mumford and Sons is like bluegrass, but for emo kids. We play banjos really fast, but sing really sad songs. No, it is bluegrass. Never mind. It's just bluegrass. It's just more emo bluegrass. So Jeff, you might be wondering what's going on with my camera. I think my cable finally died. So I had to switch to a different webcam, and it stinks. I'm not a fan of this webcam. Because no matter how close I get, like right there is where I would want it to be, it just won't stay. But my parents love the bluegrass. There's a bluegrass con at the same hotel as Con of the North. I appreciate good musicianship, any kind of music. Oh, same, except for rap. Not a huge rap fan. I like bluegrass. I enjoyed listening to bluegrass Saturday morning when I get a chance to. I'm not normally up and moving sometimes when that show comes on, but I do like listening to it, because sometimes you don't want to listen to 80s pop hit at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Like, maybe I just want to ease into my day with a little hyper banjo and fiddle. Yeah, I heard that there's that the bluegrass convention there. It's like the Midwest Bluegrass Association, or the Minnesota Bluegrass Association, or something that is there, and that Bluegrass Saturday Morning hosts it. Or the guy that hosts Bluegrass Saturday Morning is the host of that. And they do it live from the Crown Plaza. Here's my NPR audition. Here we go. See if I can do it. My throat's a little rattly. You have to get right up close to the mic and say, live from Oh, see, I'm looking at my mic and it's just redlining. Live from the Crown Plaza, it's Bluegrass Saturday Morning. There you go. There's my... What is going on with my stream, man? Nat 20, what's happening? You see a new layout? A little, yeah, unfortunately. Because this camera is, well, not this camera, but the DSLR that I normally use, I have a feeling that this cable finally, the ghost finally left the cable. I think it's gone. The ghost has left the shell. So I gotta get a new cable for my camera. So I'm using a different webcam. It sucks because I can't zoom in right now, but it's better than, it's a little bit better than this one. Like this one I could go like this and show you. But this is basically what my scene 3 looks like right now, because the camera's not working. And I didn't want to stop stream just because, oh no, a camera doesn't work. So I kind of got it semi-fixed, and I'm going to mess around with it more later. Yeah, and I'm hoping it's like the camera turns on. I see the screen is working, but it's not hooked up. It's not feeding into into OBS. So I'm hoping that I can get it working again. Get out of here, you little bug. Get out of here. Awesome voice talent. You can always do that if you lose your fingers. Yeah, I guess if I lose my fingers. See, I've always been told that I have a face for radio and voiceover work. They're like, there was a lady that I was talking with that used to work in radio and marketing for radio and stuff like that, and do promos, right? You know, promotional spots for, you know, different companies and whatever. She's like, you should really get into voiceover work. You have a really great voice. I'm like, yeah, I've been told I got a face for radio. DSLRs for streaming, they're pretty nice. I like using mine because I can go back and forth between a long shot and a close-up shot. But you got to get the right lens for it. Like I've got a 35mm lens on mine, and that seems to work. But I think I know some folks that have used like 50, and you get like right down into the nostril of the mini, kind of a thing. Ding. So I'm a little bummed that petered out on me, because that means if that cable petered out on me, it means my DVD player isn't working, which means I can't finish up Battlestar Galactica right now. First world problems, folks. Right here on Midwest Miniature Guys Work in Progress stream. First world problems. It's like Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. Yeah, I've been watching, because I went and got the, I found it for a steal. I got the new Battlestar Galactica, newer, you know, with Edward James Olmos and Lucy Lawless and a few others. Picked that up for like $35-40 at Walmart. Yeah, spoiler alert, we're all Cylons. Thanks, Jeff. Now I don't have to watch it anymore. Appreciate it. Yeah, the only one that's not a Cylon is actually Baltar. Everybody else is Cylons. They've just been fighting against each other. The dumb, stupid robots. Well, I really liked it when Lone Star and Barf showed up. That was my... I was like, oh, good, the Spaceballs are here. That's great. And, you know, Malcolm Reynolds in Firefly, I think they show up in the last episode. So there's that. See, now nobody has to watch anymore. It's all been spoiled. Stupid little hairs. Don't do this at home, kids. There. Someone made those minis on Shapeways. Would have to figure out a way to make a useful RPG for Spaceballs 2. Well, I'm sure if anybody can do it, Jeff, you'd be able to do it. In Nat 20, I was looking for some minis. I think I have one or two of the ones that you're looking for. Otherwise, I'd have to go and get some. Because currently the only thing that I have close to a Tiefling Druid right now is this one. And she's more of a rogue. So... If I can do it, I can do it. I can get it figured out. She can do it, she can do it, she can do it, Cinderella. I appreciate everybody that came to watch my mental breakdown tonight. Sorry, it's been a Wednesday. We're just like... If you've ever read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Arthur Dent was like, is today Thursday? Because I could never quite get the hang of Thursdays. That's kind of been me today. It was just, is today... What's today? Today Wednesday? Ugh. Why? Why is it? You know, but whatever. Okay, so we're working on the squid face there, the mystery lithid. We've also got this fun skeleton dude. We actually got a couple of them here. A couple fun skeleton dudes. We are gonna. Going to take some Carrick stone. Boy, that's thick. Let's see, do I have... I don't. Well, time to make one. Time to make... You forgot two of your players are in the FanCon Discord? Well, you know. So I just made myself a nice dry brush because I had one brush that was just starting to fray. That was my big brush. So now we are going to take It's nice and soft. It's nice and soft too. It's been in my pocket all day. We're going to take some of this Carrick stone. And we're going to just go over a good portion of this. This guy's more mummy than... I want my mummy! He's more mummy than skeleton, but that's fine. Doesn't matter, because we can use this Carrick stone just as well for bone as we do for, say, mummy wrappings. Just like that. I know it's hard to see, but it's there, I promise. And we're going to do the same with this guy. He's got a little bit more bone on him. He's also got that really cool headdress. We're just going to get in there. We'll get to do the wrappings. We'll get to do the bone. And the other part of this too is we're creating kind of a lighter paint here to add some washes on, or add a contrast, or what have you. We can do it, we can do it, we can help the Cinderella. Okay, something like that. And that means, now that I've got this one, boy, that is really beaten up. Holy cow. I'm going to get rid of this one, because this one's just garbage. That one's hot garbage. Hey, since we've got purple out, and we're already doing the mind flare, what do you think if we did for those that are in chat, what do you think if we did this little tiefling in purple? Should we do a purple tiefling, a red tiefling, a blue tiefling? What do you think? So I'm thinking purple, since we got purple out. Purple, purple, what are you thinking? Hey, at least she's wearing pants, so that's a good thing. It's always a plus. You will always be down for something purple. Done. Because I like to try purple brain. There we go. Purple brain, purple brain. Purple tiefling it is. Jeff and Nat20 have spoken. You sang the purple song. Purple tiefling, purple tiefling. I hope everybody's week so far has been going well. Nat 20, it's good to see that RageCon went, or FanCon went well. And I'm hoping you're able to get into it. Day we blew past our goal, roughly 500 people attended. Nice. Very cool. Still a little shocked from that and recovering. Yep, I hear ya. I think definitely posting more in Twin Cities Geeks about it. Uh, you know, having your own fan page. I think you've got that. You know, just getting the word out. More people will. It's like the whole Field of Dreams thing. Like, if you build it, they will come. Just looking to make sure that I haven't missed parts here. Like, even as a vendor myself, you know, if you got into a bigger spot, like I was saying, that's kind of what I'd be looking for, so that you can have more people there, and make sure that it's like the entire weekend. Facebook, Discord, and word of mouth so far. You're already working on radio and television advertising. Nice. There you go. I would say any other social media app that's out there too. Like, get on Instagram, get on, if you can, you know, get on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I don't know what I would do on there. You know, it's all video and stuff, and everybody's like, "Oh, you should cut your videos and edit them and put them on TikTok." I'm like, that would be boring, because then you'd have like a quick little 1 minute video of me going, and then I did this. There you go. You know, um, I know Twitter is kind of on fire right now, but like I said, kind of any, you know, Mastodon, Blue Sky, if you can get on there, you know, some of the other social media apps, just get the word out. And people will start coming. And yeah, if you can get on the radio and television and whatever, that'd be awesome. And I'll do what I can here for you too. I'll promote as much as I can. If you're up in the Iron Range in Virginia, Hibbing, Bemidji, up in that area of Minnesota, or even like Fargo, go to FanCon because they've got everything there: anime, role-playing games, video games, card games. Go to FanCon. Go there next year. Cool. And this is one we're chatting about. We're talking to a new venue, which should allow us a much larger space, and the entire team is already on board with a 2-day and a meet and greet on Friday. I just need to set up the dates. Cool. I know you're growing. I know this is only like your second year or so, second or third year, I think it is. But yeah, boy, if you can get like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's where you'll start growing. Meet and greet on Friday is cool, but I guess take a page from Con of the North and Convergence and some of those, and you can definitely build slow, but you'll get there. I think that area up there is in need of a good nerdy convention, especially during the summer. Of course, there is a lot of conventions during the summer, but Game Master's Vault, what's happening, nerd? What's going on? This is like Monday Night Football. All our nerdy friends are hanging out on Wednesday night now. Taking a little paint break to eat a couple cookies. There you go. Dang it, now I want cookies. I just had dinner before I came on, so I'm good, but I say eat the cookies. Cookies are for nerds. Darn right. What kind of cookies are you eating? Oh, asking you shall eat. I got a big tray of sugar cookies, chocolate chunk, and monster cookies. There you go. Oh, monster cookies. Oh, nom. Are they the monster cookies? Are they the T-Rex cookies? Because those things are pretty frickin' awesome. I can only eat like a quarter of one of those before I'm like, oh, that's way too much sugar for me. No, T-Rex cookies, I think they're, at least up here anyway, they are now in Cub Foods. And they are cookies about the size of your face. Kind of like monster cookies. But they call them T-Rex cookies, that's the name of the company. And they're literally like this big. They're just huge cookies. My wife likes the chocolate chunk. Yeah, they're like 6 inches in diameter. They're huge. Hey now, it's a family show. That's it, Game Master's Vault. GHR with you. Yeah, whatever. Parents are allowing the kids to watch this. Kids will learn something. I do have the no swearing on. I can't, because if the kids are on, I don't need the swearing on here. A little bit more water. No, that's not bad. Yeah, you said butts. Or something like that. I'm like, butts isn't bad. What are we talking about here? Yeah, butts. Big old butts. Saw a great sign for a bookstore, and it was basically "Baby got back," but saying, "I like big books and I cannot lie." Pretty freaking funny. Where's her ears? The inner hair? The heck? That back there? Yeah, like pork butts. There you go. Now we're back on the food again. If you're just turning in, this is now the barbecue channel. It's where we paint minis and talk about barbecue. Welcome to NPR, Midwest Miniature Guy, Barbecue and Minis. Ah, that's alright. Apparently Nat 20 left to find some cookies of their own. Probably. Lud Logic's probably sneaking around his house trying to find cookies now too. Practicing your Rubik's Cube because nerd. Yeah, okay. Yep. I think you have out-nerded me. We've got a Rubik's Cube. It's upstairs by our lamp on our end table. We dink around with it every once in a while. Led says I'm half dozing. Something about driving to Bloomington just drains your energy. Yeah. Yeah, don't sleep and drive. I think he's home now. But Nat 20 says I'm down to a sub 3-minute solve trying to get to a sub 1 minute. Wow. Nice. I think as a kid I just finally got frustrated and took all the I took all the stickers off and put them on. It's like, I'm done. The frictionless kind? I think he's asking Nat 20. I don't have a frictionless kind of. No. Okay, yeah. Okay. It's like, no, I don't think mine's frictionless. Mine's just regular Rubik's. Just Peyton and Purple Tiefling. If you're just joining us. It's actually coming out pretty good. For a Bones Mini, it's not bad. I got a little extra purple in this here. If you think about it, Rubik's Cube is like one of the original fidget toys. Because you could sit there and just dink around with them. There you go. That's old school fidget toy. Fidget toy was the top of the R2-D2 head spinning back and forth. That is old school fidget toy. It had a little jaw harp or something that would twang in there. Yep. I think the one that I had wasn't the original R2-D2. I think it was maybe the Empire Strikes Back one. And that one clicked. Wait, click, 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 click. Turn off autocorrect. Autocorrect, I never ever meant to say duck. What the truck is this? Wish you guys could see this, because it's actually turning out pretty darn good. Got some nice deep dark purple shadows. We're getting into the lighter stuff now. Actually, it looks really good. But no, my stupid camera cord had to frap out on me tonight. Again. I do have a camera. I can post them to the Discord. Everybody should go join the Discord or join the Facebook page. Or Instagram. Or find me on Twitter if you're still on that dumpster fire. So that's pretty darn good. Like the purple on that. Nope, it's just all blurry. Blurry, blurry, blurry. Well, let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Nope, still all blurry. But see her a little bit better. See, normally I would have it on this screen, but this camera is not working. So I gotta have it on this one. So annoying. Okay, well, let's stop with her for a little bit. And we'll go back to these guys. Let's have a little bit of purple left here. And I do purple band on his headgear here. It's not really a helmet. It's more like a hat. We'll do a little purple there. He's a mummy. What are you gonna do? And then should not be tired. So this is Ushabti bone. I didn't break the camera. I think the cord that I use to I think this cord died. Because the camera turns on and works just fine. Just it's not feeding into the computer at all. So yeah, I broke it. That's just a little shabby bone on there. Go over this guy, do the same thing. So we're just trying to get it really doesn't matter. We're repainting it all anyway. take a little bit of ivory here. Some solid white. Oh, excuse me. And we'll get some of this ivory here, put it into our brush, get that into the bristles. Just lightly go over it. Alright. This is some solid white. Once again, just lightly going over, just picking out the top edges here. Not an overly heavy dry brush. Just like so. Now the wraps and the stuff are done. I might go through with some contrast paint actually and give that a little bit more depth. Just like I'm going to do with this guy. So what I'm going to do with this guy, I'm actually going to take this white and just kind of go all over. Just like this. Except I don't want to get the blades. Ding ding. Ding ding. Da-dum, da-dum. Alright, put that away. Oh, white on blue's pretty good. Let's grab some. There's my, yeah. My go-to turquoise. And I'm just gonna run that right across there. I'm gonna grab some Leviathan blue. There we go, nice blue shield. We can highlight that up when we get there. We can even grab a little bit of the blue here and put a little dot right there for a gem. Same with the pommel right here. there. Let's go and use the blue for. Let's make that little piece of fabric right here blue. Because once again, we can always highlight that up. This will be fun. I'm gonna grab some Volupus pink here. These guys have a little bit of muscle still showing on them. Specifically right here. It's like just right there. Yep. This guy though has got this whole section right here. Down into that arm. Forearm right here showing some muscles. That's bone. So that right there. And then bicep right here. Tricep. Right there. Just looking to see if there's anywhere else some muscles might be showing. Nope, looks like we are good. And that, my friends, is a fine place to stop, since I don't have the camera working. Thank you all for joining me for a quick 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I'm putting up with the stuff. 47 viewers, Selvin Bullet, another TV viewer, Commander Rook, Game Masters Vault, Lead Logic, Lurks, Nat 20 Academy, Samskio, Spofo, Trip Hill, Vafera, Lamercy, and Lolo Gurlio. YOLO Gurlio? Nice. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you on Sunday for some more painting, and hopefully I have a camera that's working. So have a good night, folks, and as always, happy painting. Bye.